Hey.
Yo, yo.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yes, we back again. Okay,
We got our mics back up.
we got it together. Hey,
Lou's
Lou.
here.
Yes. Now I must say, girl, you looking cute.
Thank
Y'all see us on this
you.
like cute little. I don't know, like, is it embroidered? No.
It's a little navy. A
Okay.
little navy dress.
Girl, I'm really like, she bought this shit at some bazaar in Mexico.
Hell in Mexico.
My girl is cultured.
It's got pockets. There. It's from Old Navy.
It's super cute. Well, you should just let me think that.
I'm sorry.
Because I would have believed you. You're like, girl, I got this in Belize.
Because somebody would have commented and be like, I got that in 2 sizes for me and my daughter. And I'd be like, yeah, she's right.
And I would have been like, shut up.
Leslie does not lie.
No, like, why are you hating? Okay, I guess I can see.
Well, I mean, you look cute too.
Thanks.
Your braids are popping.
Thanks. The braids do. I always feel way cute. Like, I was just thinking the other day, like, I just like, hope people don't get tired of me in braids. I feel cuter when I have braids.
I mean, you're adorable either way. But, I mean,
something about them just makes me feel.
Yeah, having your, like, hair did and stuff, it makes a difference.
Yeah. I need to get a pedicure. I haven't gotten a pedicure yet, and I can't wait, because watch out. I'm going to have my braids done and
you're going to get you, like, an iced coffee when you get it. Ooh, girl. Look out.
I might go to Marshall's. Shit. And then I'll have some shades on.
Get you some new shoes and wear the new shoes out. That was like the best day ever when you were a kid. New shoe day.
Yeah, new shoes, yeah, and wearing them
out. My mom at one point worked at this building, and you could oversee Stride Right, and that's where like all the kids get their like new shoes, right? So they'd come out like so excited, like dancing and like, and my mom was like, "New shoe day!" So like new shoe day is a big deal.
It's pretty serious. Yeah.
All right, girlfriend. Well, what's going on this week?
Girl, okay. Oh my God, have you seen that it is raining in Dubai? Like raining.
It's like really raining.
It's really raining. I feel so terrible for those people.
So they overseeded the cloud.
Yes. And then it was funny because been watching several videos, and somebody tried to be like, "No, it wasn't the cloud seeding." I'm like, "Yes, it was."
Yeah, that's like, like taking a schmedible and it just doesn't start working, and you're like, "Oh, I'll take more."
Take another one.
And then like it's too late, and it's been raining now for what did they say?
They said I heard earlier this morning it was 2 years, but then I just saw a video that said 1 year. So either way,
but that's a lot of rain. Lots
and it's
of rain.
and then like it's not the whole place is not like the infrastructure.
Right.
But what place can handle that much rain at one point?
Well, like Las Vegas has the tunnels and stuff for overflows.
It just seems like that much rain would be.
Well, like cloud seeding. How would you know?
Oh my God. That's why we're supposed to wait on Jesus' time. When Jesus says it needs to be a drought, it needs to be a drought. You just got to wait. It's not your time. It's not your season.
Girl.
Okay?
Reach your mouth.
Wait for him. They that wait on the Lord. He that wait on the Lord.
Check out our song of the day.
Right,
anyway. That's probably on our playlist.
I think so. But yes, just wait. You're gonna be seeing them clouds. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Right. It's
it's terrible. And and people are just like, oh.
Yeah. The water is like devastating.
It is.
Yeah, that's scary to me.
I saw a little video of this lady. She was in a house, and like it was like maybe up to her like thigh or hip or something. She was walking around, and I was like, "Man, turn off electricity or something." Like,
I'd be scared if like something touched my leg. No.
And she just like she has her video set up. Like, this is what we're doing. I'm like, this doesn't seem like turn off the lights and unplug stuff, or I don't know. It just did not seem like the right thing to be doing at the time.
And the buildings in Dubai are so tall, so like I bet you would feel stranded. I mean, I don't know if everything's like all inclusive up in those big old buildings or
then the cars.
Yeah, they said unless you have a Tesla,
which is weird. A Tesla, like Tesla's last name do that? That's weird. It's just science. I don't know.
Right.
But
well,
so pray for those people.
Yes.
In Dubai, that's terrible.
Yes. Well, speaking of timing, it is Will Smith's time again.
Yay!
And No Doubt's time.
Yes.
And Sublime.
What is this, like 1995?
I know, like, OJ jokes are back.
What? What are we doing?
That's super fun, though.
Yes.
I loved seeing No Doubt play.
Okay, so doing my research, because, you know, I'm a seasoned journalist, so I do research before we
have 49 episodes of a podcast, folks.
Yes. So in my season, I was like, okay, let me go look at some. I mean, we're going to talk about Coachella. Let me go look at No Doubt stuff. I ended up watching their whole set, and it was amazing. And I realized, I told Leslie earlier, I was like, I'm kind of a white girl. And she was like, yes, girl. Like, duh. Yeah. Sometimes I don't be realizing stuff about myself. And then when I'm like jamming to every single song that Gwen Stefani sings, like word for word.
You and black friends were listening to Tragic Kingdom?
No, I never, because I have black friends. No, I don't think they were. No. And because that's why I have
or Sublime.
And no.
Angel. I know you were rocking Sublime.
Angel was my friend Angel. Hey, girl. Hey. Angel. She's who I'm actually probably learn that from. But like my other black friends. Huh. But that's why I am the way I am, and why I have different sets of groups of friends, because I have so many weird different tastes. So like, I gotta be with like my black friends, because they're my black friends. I gotta have black friends,
right?
But you gotta have the friends that are like,
I like to hang out with my theater friends, because they like listening to Ben's Fold 5.
Oh my gosh, you are so right. I am a theater mate. I have my Bachelor of Fine Arts in theater, and I know some Ben Folds 5 because of those theater friends. Yes, that is so funny that you said that.
And then I'm pretty sure band people are Dave Matthews Band people.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't have band friends. I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't know any of them motherfuckers.
Those are dorks. Losers.
I don't know any of those guys. Sorry.
I mean, all of my band friends are Dave Matthews people. Oh, but that makes sense, because, like, his saxophone, Carter Beauford on the drums is, like, one of the best drummers in the entire world.
Right.
So.
Okay, well, that's cool. Because I have my Dave Matthews, other white Dave Matthews friend is my theater friend.
Yeah, it's probably interchangeable.
So, yeah. But you're so right about the I know that he had an album in the early 2000s that I think if I can hear Quincy, that I pretty much know. I gotta hear it again to like remember. Was it the one? Was it the one with "Give Me My"? It was two of them. That was
"Give Me My Money Back." Give me my money back, you bitch.
I want my money back.
And don't forget. Oh, so good.
Yes. But there was another. Did he have another album after that? That was really popular?
That was like the Seven Dwarfs and something. There was two, because there was the one with Brick, which is like the Ben Folds song that everybody knew that was very uncharacteristically Ben Folds. Yeah. It was like kind of sad too.
Yeah.
She's a brick and she's drowning. That's not very Ben Folds.
No.
But the
what's the one that I love? The one with Michael Jackson. I'm rocking the suburbs.
Oh yeah.
Just like some Michael Jackson did. I'm rocking the suburbs. Except for he was talented. That was a good one.
It's been a long time.
That was a memory unlocked. Now I gotta go listen to Ben Folds.
Now I gotta listen to Ben Folds.
That's funny.
That's funny too.
Yay! You're my best friend. I'm like, I didn't know he was a Ben Folds 5 girl. Now we gotta go find a Ben Folds 5 concert to go to.
Okay.
I
wonder if he tours anymore.
He does, because I'm one of my old theater friends. She lives somewhere, I think in Texas, but I think in the South. Somewhere I can't think. Sorry, Terry, I don't know where you live. But she just went to go see him. She just saw. Okay. She was like, Ben Folds. And I'm like, she's still rocking with Ben Folds. Still rocking with Ben Folds 5.
That's fun. We'll check it out.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Okay, how did we get there? We're talking about. Okay, yes. So I thought it was like No Doubt. So there's Gwen Stefani and there's No Doubt, which I love them both.
Right.
And it made me like, I went through a straight up ska period there. And
we all did.
We all did, right? So yes, ska and Sublime and No Doubt. I had fun.
Like Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Yes.
And who else? There was Real Big
that was
Fish.
Yes.
and 311's not ska.
They were like,
but they were like
kind of that California,
more sublimey.
Yeah.
Sublimey wasn't ska, but
it was like a reggae-ish tone to it. But it was like that Anaheim
word
California sound of the 90s. I don't know.
I kind of do put all those genres together,
right. It was fun, but man, it was she sounded really good.
She looks great.
She looks good. I had fun. Like I said, I was like, I forgot how much of a No Doubt fan I was. Like, fun stuff. Sublime.
Mm-hmm.
The lead singer of Sublime, he passed away like right when they were like probably just big. About to break.
Did he have an accidental overdose?
I think so. I think it was. But like if he was alive, Sublime would be huge right now. But he's like right on their first album.
Yeah.
When they like were just coming out on getting popular basically.
Yeah.
And then so his son sang, and he was so cute.
He is cute.
He's really cute. He sang,
and he
really
plays
fun.
his dad's guitar also.
Yes, he was,
and he sounds like his dad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fun. So it's the whole band, original band, but with Bradley the son.
Yes,
instead of the dad.
That's so cool. We talked about Will Smith. We say enough about him.
I don't know.
I don't think we skipped over. I'm like, sorry, Will.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it
yet. Yes, but yeah, he sang Men in Black.
He came on his suit.
So cute.
I'm ready for a Will Smith comeback.
They can never make me hate you, Will. I will always be by your side.
Always.
Maybe there's some extent.
I mean, you shouldn't have done that, but I mean,
no. Yeah, I forgive you. Let's just hug and move on.
Yeah, I think he's healing. I think he's healing. I think we're moving on.
Yes.
I don't think what he did is unforgivable.
No.
Like, for sure not cool, but, you know. Yeah.
But I was happy. He looks like that. He looked good.
He looks like he
sounded
fun
good.
Too.
And he was singing Men in Black. Come on.
The 90s and early 2000s, Will Smith was, like, something else.
Right.
Because I felt like we grew up with him on Fresh Prince.
For sure.
So when he got, like, you knew he was big because he had his own show, but like when he got like big,
when he was like in Men in Black, all those like he was the
I Am Legend, yes,
all those iRobot and Men in Black. I mean, we can go on and on and on.
Yeah,
on like he is like the movie star,
but he's got comedic timing too.
Yes, what's that movie? Like Hitchcock. That was fun.
That is funny. I like that one.
Girl, so good.
So yeah. Ready for all these comebacks.
Yes. That was fun. Coachella seemed fun. I would totally go to Coachella. You wouldn't go?
I don't know. I feel like I would feel so judged. I don't know if I'd be able to go and like enjoy the music because it's like a fashion show. And like a water's like $20. Like the people that are going to Coachella are like going to be seen and stuff. And that's not my bag as much. No. But if I could just go like I mean, I used to go to ACL back in the day, like in 2003, 2004, 2005. That was before it was like a double.
Right.
Like, and that was fun because you were just having a great time. Like, you had a cell phone, but you weren't recording. Like,
people record the whole time.
Yeah.
The
like,
entire time.
You would call your friend during the one song and you're like, Modest Mouse is playing Float On. And then you put your phone up. You know, like you would do that, but you weren't recording it.
Right.
So. I don't know. I would like to see all of those bands, but probably not at Coachella itself.
And I really don't care. I'd like to see them all.
Right.
For sure. Remember when we went to go see, we talked about this before, we went to go see Gwen Stefani?
Yes, and Eve.
But I think I got too drunk.
You did. I didn't know you got that drunk, though.
So I need to redo.
We had a great time.
We had a really good time. I didn't think I was gonna get drunk because I was drinking beer. I specifically drink beer when I know I need to drink for a long time,
right?
And but I don't know
for a long.
Yeah, long okay, we're because we had like dinner and then like a 3-hour concert. So I was like, okay, I'm drinking beer because it won't get me too drunk. But I don't know what happened. Did we take shots?
No.
What happened?
Yeah, I did not expect it. Because after the fact, you were like, I got too drunk, and I was like, really?
I don't know why.
We're just having a great time.
Yeah, like I was so like I had like too much during the like I didn't really get to enjoy.
You had that long skirt on.
Yes, that was really so cute.
Fun.
But I need a redo of the Gwen Stefani. But now I want to see No Doubt.
Yeah, that's
all.
Is that the one that we laughed so hard and we were like, use the handicap sticker?
Yes, yes.
handicap sticker. Because I had like torn my ACL.
Right. And I'm a little, I can be, when it comes to that, I can be like, oh no.
She's like, no, it's not cool.
No, we can't.
You're not limping or anything.
Right. Like, I was like, come on, we gotta say for really handicapped people. And then we started joking around and like, excuse me, I cut my foot before and now my shoe's filling up with blood.
It was so funny. I know it's not going to even translate on this, but that was a moment.
Fun stuff.
Hilarious.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. So, yeah, I'm down to go see.
Yeah.
Gwen Stefani. No doubt.
And then I realized, okay, I wanted to just a quick aside. I had a theater friend in college named Tiffany. What's up, Tiffany? And she was a huge No Doubt fan. And so it made me even be like, I already liked No Doubt. So I was like, cool, let's go. Yes, right. And she taught me some, because I think I knew like Tragic Kingdom, and then the one after like No Doubt, like Rocksteady, like a few after that. But like she taught me the ones before, like before they got big. And there's this one song on there called "Open the Gate Up." I sing it every time because we have a gate at our house for the cows, and like we usually make LJ or Lovey open it, and I'm always like, "Open the gate up, all right, open the gate up, all right, and do it right now, do it right now, do it." It's a good song.
That sounds
good.
It is
a good. It's on No Doubt. I can't ever think of the name of the album, but it's Blue.
I know. Not the one where she.
And the Birdie.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's one of them because there's two that I know I've listened to, and it's called "Open the Gate Up."
Okay.
And it's a fun song.
Well, we're about to clip it.
Yes. Love it.
All right.
Okay. But yeah, that's all I got.
I think that's fun. I think it's fun that like stuff is coming back around.
Oh yeah.
Makes me happy.
And happy that like you could tell she was very grateful to like be, because she was like performed for a whole hour. And she had that like that nighttime slot, and so you could tell she was happy, grateful, and all the band members. Tony, he was like, he looked really good. They all looked good and jumping around. And
it sounded good.
And then Olivia Rodrigo came out.
Aww.
I think she sang "Excuse Me." No, she didn't sing. She said, I think she sang "Bathwater." And I love to wash in your own bathwater. Love to think that good enough another.
I forgot about that song.
Right?
Completely forgot about that song.
I think I forgot about it until I listened to it. That's why I was like,
let me hit this.
The clip that made me go, I want to watch the whole thing was they did Sunday Morning. I
do love Sunday morning.
And I was like,
Sunday morning.
And you knew that if they did that song, I was like, okay, if they're doing that song, she had a long. I was like, she did more than one song. She got cropped, but I was like, wait a minute, she doing Sunday Morning? Let me
Sunday
go
Morning
back.
And Spiderwebs will always.
Yeah.
Both of those are good ones.
There's other song on there. Different People. Do you remember that was off of Tragic Kingdom?
I have to hear it.
Different people. So the same two people only have their parents to blame. It's really two can get along, but when they do, they're inseparable.
Girl, it is not ringing a
White
bell.
Girl Ramel. Hey.
Sometimes you do outdo me, girl.
White Girl Ramel. Tragic Kingdom. But I probably didn't think of that great either.
I have to listen.
But I doubt.
But it's definitely been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I listened to it.
Anyway, we can get off of that now. Okay.
Well, I thought it would be fun this week to talk about like my little brother is about to graduate high school, and everybody's like, "Oh, what are you gonna be when you grow up? What are you gonna do?" And like, what the hell are you supposed to know that at 18 years old? The people that do, like, that's awesome for y'all.
Right.
I was not that person. I was not that person. I started listing all of the jobs that I've had because it's like a running joke in my family that like, oh, Leslie's probably worked it, or my littlest brother's like, how many jobs have you actually had? I'm like, I don't know. Well, it turns out
I'm like,
I've had 29 jobs.
Okay, so 29?
Yes.
Wow.
And I've been in the workforce since 1998.
Excuse me. So 98. So you had your first job when you were
I was
sophomore.
I was 16. 16. I worked at a bakery, Sweet Temptations.
Okay,
bakery.
okay.
My friend Brady worked there, and we worked behind the counter, and we would serve like the cakes and stuff. Okay. And so we weren't like servers. We couldn't like pour wine or anything. Right. But we would ring up people.
Oh, they had wine in the bakery?
Yeah, because they had like, it was like a cafe bakery. So you would get like a really delicious like opening lunch. So like you'd open on a Sunday. We worked 1 day a week. And we would open, they would feed us a really delicious lunch, and then we would work, and then you'd close up, and that was like, I don't know, 8 to 2 or 3. It was like a non-deal.
Right.
But we'd spend all of our money on Danishes because they were so good.
Okay, well.
But I was not, it was my first job, but I didn't work there for very long.
Oh, okay.
What was your first job?
My first job was at Chuck E. Cheese. And I was... I think I was 14 because you get a job there when you were 15. And my friend Kiera across the street was like, "Girl, come get you this job, and what you can do is like Xerox a copy of your birth certificate, white out the year you were born, put in the year before, so I could go ahead and get a job."
Oh my gosh,
that's how loose things were. I was like, "Bet."
Yeah, like tax purposes. What?
Right. I was like, "Bet. I'll need some money." And so I was like, cool. And so I did that, and I got the job.
That one on Centerville?
14 years old. Yes.
That's hilarious.
Yes. But it was crazy. I didn't work there for that long either, because, I mean, like...
I'd imagine Chuck E. Cheese is a lot.
Yes.
What did you do there?
I did all kinds. I was a cashier. I did the salad bar, which was not fun, because you did salad bar. It took a long time to, like, clean and flip. And I was too young to, like, really understand to be like, okay, hurry the F up. But I was just like, take so long, right. And like
so tedious.
Yes, but now I would be like work way smarter and be like have all this shit set up ready to go.
Right.
Come on. But like when you were 14.
14. That's probably why we don't employ 14-year-olds.
Right. Girl, I was behind the little, giving the kids the stuff, their tickets.
Oh yeah, the ticket person.
Yeah, that was terrible ticket person, because if you were any little kid, I'd be like, what do you want? It doesn't matter. Like, you could have one ticket and I'd be like, you can get everything. Not anything too crazy.
It never even occurred to my brain that somebody would do that.
Right? I wouldn't be like picking like crazy stuff, like have this radio boombox.
Nobody ever did that for me as a kid. I think it would have blowed my mind.
Yeah, no, I was like, you can, like, not, but because sometimes little kids wouldn't even know. They have one ticket and they'd be like, can I have that? And I'd be like, sure.
Nice.
Of course.
That's good.
Of course you can have this child. Like,
was it Chuck E. Cheese back then, or Showbiz Pizza?
Yeah, I think it was Chuck E. Cheese, because it wasn't Showbiz. I think that was when we were kids. I think.
Yeah, do y'all remember Showbiz? Yeah. Showbiz
with the
Pizza.
gorilla.
He can be a kid. Yeah, the gorilla and the music people.
And the cheerleader.
Yeah, they were creepy, kind of. I can't remember the name of the band.
I can't remember either.
One of y'all tell us.
Yeah.
One of y'all will know. That's funny. After that, I worked at the Gap. I was a Gap girl. It was so fun. At my first day, I remember I spent like $200 on new clothes to wear at the Gap. And I was like, I'm going to look so cute. And I had like the current clothes. So I was like, And I wore my like long and lean jeans and this green V-neck sweater. And I showed up thinking I looked so cute. And it was Wear Red Day. And I was
how
wearing...
were you supposed to know?
I don't know. That's what I was saying. I was like, why didn't anybody tell me? Like, everybody... it was like that Hershey Kiss commercial. And, like, the last one, like, the green one rings the bell. I was the bell. I didn't even know it.
Aww.
Yeah. That was my first day. And then I think I probably made $200 the whole time I was there. I did bust a theft ring while I was there.
Wow.
They were... people were putting clothes in trash bags and throwing out the trash bags. And then their friends would go out to the garbage and get the clothes.
Oh, people that work there.
Yeah. And they were like, if you know something, we'll give you money. And I was like, they're putting the clothes in the trash bag. I was like 16 too. Maybe I was like 17 or 18. And they didn't give me an award.
Oh no.
So I was a rat for nothing.
For nothing. Why did you mention it to them?
Huh?
Did you mention like, hey?
I don't remember. I think that I was like a seasonal employee, and they were like, you only get the reward if you still work here. And I was like, yeah. So, I mean,
Sorry.
I don't feel sorry. Yeah. Those people suck.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, Gap Screener, Blaze better.
Right? And then I moved to Norman. I worked for Farmers Insurance. I was a phone representative. And it was awful because it was after that really bad tornado in Moore, Oklahoma. Like one of the worst tornadoes in Oklahoma history. Oh. And people were pissed at Farmers Insurance for not paying out their stuff. And so I just got cussed out constantly. I hated it. And then I remember my last straw was right outside our building on Earth Day. They cut down a tree. Like, we were planting trees at school for Earth Day, and they cut down a tree outside while we were trying to work, and I was so annoyed. I was, like, done being cussed out. I wasn't making that much money, and these idiots cut down a tree on Earth Day. I was done.
Girl, you told that story, and I was, like, still waiting. I was like, oh, that's it. Oh, okay. The end. It didn't click. Why? I was like, oh, yes, Earth Day.
I was so mad.
God, that is funny.
That was my last day.
You know what? Everybody has boundaries.
Yeah.
Why are they cutting down trees on Earth Day?
Right? Dummies. And then I got my job at Chili's.
What about the animals? What about us? Earth Day song by Michael Jackson.
Earth Day song?
I think it was on
What about the animals?
Yeah, in the video, and he's like the wind's coming, and he's in his white shirt,
black and black and white one. Stomping his foot.
Yeah. What about the animals? What about us? What did he? What about us? In the gospel.
Oh,
I think it's called like. Have you ever stopped to notice all the children dead from war? Have you ever stopped to notice?
Yes.
Crying earth is weeping shore.
Okay.
I knew. I'm like, come on.
Yes. I hear it in my head now.
That was
my daughter's also screaming in the back, so like one ear is listening back there. Oh my gosh!
But yeah, that was you at Farmers Insurance that day.
Was me.
Pit.
Yeah. That's funny. But then I got my job at Chili's. And if I hadn't got my job at Chili's, I wouldn't have met you.
There you go. So you started at Chili's in
Norman.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. But then when I left Norman to come back home, I transferred to Greenville. And then that's where we met.
Cool.
Where did you work in college?
Oh, in college I was Chili's.
Just Chili's.
Yes. Yeah, just Chili's. I worked a little bit in the theater department box office, but that was just for the school, so it was like $6 an hour, right? Like very little, very very nothing. So I had to have another job outside. Yeah. And Chili's does a good job for college kids because wherever you can eat, I was always eating good. Yeah, like everybody else was ramen noodles. I was like, bitch, I got me a chicken fajita pita.
Oh, a chicken fajita,
right?
A chicken Caesar pita with Caribbean chicken.
Whatever, I got my all kinds of stuff. Oh, but I do want to mention, I think I've talked about this before, but one of my favorite jobs was I was in high school, like summer job in high school. It was at Leslie's Pool Supply. Nice. And it was off Pinnacle too, like kind of behind the Harley Davidson. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, okay, on the other side. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yes. And I love that job. I don't know how. My mom was like, "How'd you get this job?" And I was like, "I don't know. I don't even know why I applied."
Yeah, y'all don't have a pool at home or nothing.
I don't know why. Like, did somebody tell me? Because we weren't doing stuff online. So right. I don't know if I just was like
saw a sign in the door.
Maybe. And I was like,
Isn't that funny? You used to go like literally. Yes. May I please have an application?
Right. And it was all white guys. And why did he hire me? I mean, he didn't have to hire me. He could be like, girl, did you even go swimming? Like, but he was like, all right, sure. And I had a blast. And I learned about swimming and pools.
I'm trying to convince my mom to get a pool at her house.
Girl, do it.
See, or mom can clean it.
I can help you. I'll help. I don't know if I clean it.
Or she can, yeah.
I'll make sure I'll get you right.
Yes.
Your supplies.
Yes.
But no, yeah, I loved it. That was a fun job.
Nice. I've never worked at like a place like that.
That was the only time I did. I remember I got paid well.
And you were in high school?
Yeah. Like I remember being like, oh, that's a good little salary. Okay. And I came back again the next summer. And then I think after that I went to college.
Nice.
And then every time I see a Lizzie's Pool Spot now, I'm like,
thanks for the good time.
You was a real one.
Well, I was at Chili's for 3 years, or is it 7 years? Mm-hmm. That was my longest job. Was at Chili's.
My longest job was Chili's, but mine was off and on for
a long time.
Maybe 20 years, 15.
At least 15.
15, at least 15, 16, off and on.
Yeah. I only worked at 3 different Chili's. I worked at Norman, Greenville, and then Knox.
Okay. And then mine was, I went several. Wichita Falls, Greenville, Knox, Wiley, Forney, Ennis.
That's a lot. Yeah. Chili's was fun. Yeah. I loved working at Chili's.
It changed so much. Like from when I started to when I end, oh my God, totally different company.
Really?
Totally. Even from you, right? Don't you think so? From when you started to where you finished?
True.
Totally. Like Chili's is all. I went back today. I'd be like, what are y'all doing over here?
True.
Chili's is always changing.
Yeah, it is always changing. I didn't want to move up in Chili's because I didn't want that much responsibility at that age.
Right.
Like you went the management route, and I was like,
Right.
But I was told my whole life, like, you know, don't get married, don't have kids. Like I thought that I could just like party and have fun, and like everything would just kind of work out.
Right.
I was just taking jobs that were fun and paid bills. I wasn't worried about nothing.
Right.
Like not in my 20s.
Right.
I literally had no foresight to my future. That's why I think it's funny to ask college kids what they want to do, because I went to college. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Mm-mm. Like I've always felt like I was a late bloomer because I couldn't figure it out.
Right.
And even still, like when you ask what I do, I'm like, I'm a podcaster.
Well, I think that you have because remember when we were like talking about this subject and we were kind of like tossing ideas around, and I was like, oh, our triple dipper should be. Sorry, spoiler, but makes sense of the story, okay? But like our triple dipper should be your dream job, and Leslie was like, I don't dream about working.
I have never dreamed about working.
Right, but I think there's nothing wrong with that though.
I know, like
and I was like, it made me go, that's a good perspective.
Like, yeah. I mean, like, seriously, probably like 2 years ago, somebody was like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, nothing. Like, I want to hang out with my kid. I want to, like, be with my husband. But I was a newlywed. I was a new mom. Like, I had just gotten those things that I had wanted for so long.
Right.
And then I was enjoying those. So, and I'm glad that I've had this opportunity to enjoy that. Not because, like, career people can't, but, like, I was lucky enough. For me, it's been really awesome not to have to go right back to work.
Right.
And I definitely am thankful for that because I am not a corporate girly.
Yeah, corporate can be pretty crazy.
Yeah, corporate is rough.
Yeah, I feel like I can go like only so far in corporate, and after a while, I'm like, that's far enough. Like I don't want to be that high up. Because then I had two. Also, you're very expendable in the corporate.
You are
very like those are the first people to go. So if you kind of stay in like that sweet spot of like operations, maybe you get management operations. That's where you're usually good. But when you start getting above like an executive stuff, they'll be like, bye, real quick.
And then if you're too mom and pop, then there's like drama. Because I worked at a flower shop, and that was probably the wildest job I've ever had. Like delivering flowers and just the circumstances. I'm not about to bust anybody, but that was a lot.
Were we friends then?
Yeah. So okay, here we go.
I kind of remember. Remind me of some stories of the flower shop.
Well, when I worked at Chili's. I also worked at CD Source, the used CD store.
Okay.
I worked at 2 jobs for the longest. And then when I stopped working at CD Source, I started working at Whole Earth Provisions. And then I worked at Whole Earth and Chili's at the same time. Okay. And then I lost Chili's, and then that's where like I go a little rogue here. So I worked at Jimmy John's, Entertain Mart, which was also a used CD place. And they fired me because I accidentally slept in and was a little bit late on like a shift, like I don't know, 2 months in. And they were like, yeah, that's a no tolerance policy. And I was like, to be 30 minutes late. Like, I'm calling you to tell you I'm on my way. And they were like, just stay home. I was like, oh, okay. And now it's a storage unit. So, anyways, then I worked at Wild About Flower. Whoops. Well, I said I wasn't going to put anybody on blast. Sorry.
I thought you meant specific people.
Well, okay. There's only one owner and one other worker there.
Oh, no, don't Google it.
No. It was fun, but it was just a mess. No, that was a fun job, but I really learned a lot at that job from like.
I think I do remember you.
I got to deliver flowers to Mike Madonna's house, and his dad answered the door, and there was all these golden retrievers, and they were like the most beautiful golden retrievers you've ever seen.
Mike Madonna.
And his dad called me. He called me like cutie or sweetheart or something, and I was like. That was fun though. I was the delivery person, so I
think being a delivery person would be fun.
It was fun because it was cool because there's something called Pool, and you would go every day to like downtown, and all the flower shops and like one in every zip code would go down there, and you would split up your deliveries, so you only had to go out of your zip code one time.
But I would not want to deliver downtown.
No, you would give your downtown deliveries to the downtown delivery.
Oh, good.
So the flower shop in downtown, they deliver all the flowers downtown. So, but they would give theirs to me, and I had Medical City on mine. So I was always, sometimes I'd have like 10 or 12 arrangements to go to Medical City.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah. So, but that was, I mean, it was fun. I met my friend there. I almost said her name and putting everybody on blast. Because Lord, you know who you are.
It's fun how you meet like random friends. Like I have several groups of friends. Like on Facebook, a lot of my friends are like, "Oh, I used to work with them," or "That's my coworker." Like,
right?
You just meet your. That's a good that's like your adult friends.
I do kind of gather up friends, like I'm sticky tape at every job that I go to.
Well, it's like going to school. Like,
yeah,
that's like adult school. Like, going to work,
and you do kind of trauma bond with people at work. Yeah. So, then I sold electric energy door to door for 3 weeks, and they didn't pay me what they were supposed to. So I went back to the flower shop, and then I tried to get a job at Sonic, and they put me in roller skates.
Oh,
and
I
was like going to be a roller skating IHOP, which I mean I'm too clumsy for that. And they told me to make a shake. Yes,
with food.
Yes.
I imagine I'm a pretty good skater, but I still would even be afraid.
Oh, it was, yeah. I didn't even get to do anything. They made me watch videos in the back for days, and then they told me to make a shake. And you know they make their shakes in the styrofoam, and that you just don't touch the sides. Well, I touched the side, and so shake went everywhere, and they were like, Sonic's not for everyone.
It's so crazy, these jobs with these strict, like, oh my god.
Yes.
Like, y'all don't train people here?
It was not the greatest.
Wow.
So I quit.
My sister worked at Sonic for a second, and my dad used to call her the the bartender at Sonic. Like, she's a bartender at Sonic.
You do feel like a little mixologist back
there.
That's funny.
Yeah,
it was not for me. And then I worked at Papa John's doing pizza delivery, and then I started going to beauty school.
Okay, I remember that.
No, then I worked at Twisted Root, where I met Paul.
Okay.
And then I went to beauty school. When I quit beauty school, or when I quit Twisted Root when I was done with beauty school. And then I worked at Supercuts. But then I started working at the restaurant, because my parents had a restaurant in downtown Plano. Yes. So I was working at Angela's at the Crosswalk with them, and then I tore my calf muscle. And then I got the job at Mission Fairways leasing. And then that's how I got into leasing. And I really liked that. But that's a difficult business to be in, because like properties sell and stuff all the time. Right. And so that, like, when things would change, I wasn't always like willing to go with them or invited to go with them. Like, sometimes they would split the teams up.
Right.
And I was always in leasing. I never moved up to, like, assistant manager. Right. So I was always, like, a little more dispensable than the other ones. And that is pretty corporate. Like, every job every, like, community that I worked at, the residents loved me, but like management didn't always love me. I've been told I bring a certain like we should all fucking quit vibe to a workplace that isn't always appreciated by upper management.
Right.
I don't mean to.
Right.
But I've been told that more than once.
Interesting.
So, yeah. Yeah. And then I moved to Denison, and I worked at that call center. Blah. I was like, and then,
what call center in Denison? What?
Yeah, I was a pharmacy benefits manager.
Dang, I don't remember that. I remember the Denison move and stuff, though.
I only lived there for like 4 or 5 months, so it wasn't even that long.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I got the hang of it, I think I taught myself how to crochet, and then like my ex and I broke up, and the very first thing I did was like go quit my job because I hated that job. And I came back home and I got back into leasing. And then yeah, I floated around leasing, went to 3 different places. Then I worked at Platinum IDS.
Oh yeah.
And I was like kind of oh my gosh.
Paralegal?
No. They did
what did they do? I can't remember. I thought it was like some kind of lawyer or something.
They do litigation. It was litigation support.
Yeah, I was like some lawyer.
Yeah. And I was oh my gosh, why can't I think of the words? I like was an intake person, like a project manager. I was a project manager. But I didn't know anything about litigation. I didn't know anything about these databases or like they were like it was very intricate, like running stuff, and I did not get it. My brain did not get
I remember
it.
You still worked there for a while. How long
I did. I was there for like 2.5 years.
That's what I thought. And you never really got it. But I was like, well, you must be getting something.
I mean, yeah. I was like, they'll tell me if I'm doing bad, and then they were like, "You're not getting it," and I was like, "Why did you tell me?" I tried. I always try.
You did, yeah, you did. I remember that job stressed you out. I remember you were almost relieved when they let you go. You were like,
"Oh, that was a rough time."
That was.
Yeah, that was rough. But I did try. I even like when I first got that job, I was like, "Are you sure that you want me?" They did layoffs, and they laid off the other guy, and I was like, "You can lay me off.
I'll be okay."
I volunteered,
right?
And then they kept me, and I was like, "Well, all right." But I mean, it was cool.
Right?
It was fun. I made friends. Hey, Jessica, my Thunder Buddy. But yeah, and then yeah, after that, I didn't really recover after that. So after that, I was selling Mary Kay and Monet, working at White Rock Coffee. I met some friends, and then the pandemic happened, and I was like, out. Right. I am out. It is not worth it for a latte. But I did learn a lot about coffee and made really good friends. And then I worked at the apartments for like 3 months when I was pregnant during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And they sold the property, and they were like, "Do you want to go to this 600 unit property?" And I was like, "Nope, I'll be done. I'll be done. I'll just bow out." And so I just stayed home and had a kid. And then I worked at the school for a little bit.
Right.
But yeah, that's a lot.
It is.
All of them kind of fell in my lap too. Like you hear, Lou?
Yes, she just.
Oh my god!
I heard her stretch, and I was like, "Ooh, hey,
the madhouse over here." So yeah, that was a ride.
But I know
what I don't want to do, and I think it's okay to be a person that is not meant to work at a place like that, or just. I don't think I'm unhireable. I don't feel like I'm uncoachable. For some reason, I just don't fit in anywhere. I'm a little jaded.
You think so?
I do feel jaded.
I'm sorry
about it. Yeah, the last place I worked, somebody told me my MO is that I always want special favors, and I'm like, well, that's not true. But I will ask for shit, and if you say yes, that's your own fault.
Right.
I mean, to me, my important things in life are my friends, my family, myself. I mean, obviously, you have to work to make bills, and I hustle. Like, I'm always hustling. I don't not work. Like, I don't not work.
Right.
But I don't have taxes. I'm not on a payroll somewhere. So, but I mean, I don't know. to me, it's okay. If you haven't found your place yet, it's okay.
It is.
Just keep trying. You'll find it.
Right.
Just keep going. What else are you gonna do?
And yeah.
And I feel blessed, like, to be able to have this podcast and like raise my daughter and have this podcast with you, and we get to do fun stuff all the time. It's awesome.
Right.
So, yeah, but jobs, man.
Jobs be jobbing.
Jobs be jobbing.
Right. I haven't had the same. I've had like pretty much the same industry, always like customer service or hospitality or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw a meme one time that said you're the road to real estate or like this ladder to real estate agent. It's like hostess, bartender, manager, real estate agent. And I was like, basically. So basically, I'm always like hospitality. But then I have like a BFA in theater, so I always like knew I wanted to work, but like I still am like I don't really know what. I'm just doing the things that I need to do
trying
to
pay the bills.
But I guess that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know. I'm just here.
I'm gonna become a realtor too.
Right?
I mean, might as well. I got my digital marketing certificate.
That's right. Yeah.
And I have my cosmetology license. I am not untrained.
Right.
I know I am a Jill of all trades. There's not a lot that I can't do.
Right.
There's stuff that I'm not very good at, but
yeah,
I'll try. I'll try to be the best person. If I'm working at Chili's, I'll try to be the best chili head I can be.
Right.
If I'm working at Sonic, I try to be the best, whatever y'all are. But yeah, take pride in your job, even if it's not your dream job.
Right. That's true.
Because who dreams of working? And maybe like teachers.
I don't even think they'd be doing.
Some people.
Not
they like feel like they have a calling.
Oh yeah. Okay. Poor teachers. They're like, fuck that job.
Right. That's hard. So, anyways, I just thought I had gone on a little trip down memory lane with my jobs, and I'm glad that I met all the people that I met along the way.
For sure.
I'm just here for the ride.
Well, speaking of jobs, tell me let's go ahead and go to Triple Dipper.
Let's do it. Okay.
So what are I know you had to search deep down into your soul because
I did.
You don't think of working,
I was like,
but like this is not fun. But I guess I said like if like because at some point like okay like yeah we can like I just want to worry about my family and friends. After a while that would get boring. After a while, I think like you would need.
I'm already ready for Quincy to go to school so I can start doing something.
So like if money was no object and like training was not a big thing, like we're not worried about the logistics of it, but like your favorite job, I want to do this, and it will take care of all the bills you need. It'll make you happy. What would you do?
Okay, you want me to start?
Yes, number 3.
I would own my own glamping site.
You do say that.
I want to own my own glamping site. I want people to be able to bring their glampers, but I also want to have like cabins and tents and yurts and those like bubble tents where you can see outside. And I want to have an herb garden and a community kitchen and a community table, and everybody can just go to the garden and use what they want. If something smells good, be like, oh, I made extra, and oh, I'll make this. I'll make dip, and everyone like joins together, and I think that would be so much fun.
Very good. Where would it be?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You said don't think about the logistics.
Probably
in Texas.
Yeah. No, I mean like a cool location. Like, have you thought about like a cool ideal spot?
Not really.
Like around here, like somewhere out in the country.
I would like there to be some sort of like natural water source. But in Texas, I mean, unless it's a stream or a river, I mean,
maybe down like the hill country somewhere. I bet you could probably find a cool spot. If you look in like cool spots in Texas, they do have really cool spots. You have to go to West Texas or something.
Right. See, like I've never been to like Jacob's Well or anything like that, but that would be fun to be somewhere close to that.
I want to Marfa. That's real trendy.
But I mean, if money's no object, like I will just build our own water feature. So I mean, I could build like a beach out there if I wanted. Bring in sand and carve it out and make. I mean, those people make all those water features with one clay pot in their hands. There's no reason I couldn't do it with my unlimited drink budget.
That's true.
So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I want to live there too. I want to like live there and be the host.
You want to be on the.
I want to be like the little hippie lady that lives there. It's glamping, so like we have stuff.
Right.
There's an outdoor bathtub, like in the woods. There's privacy, but like it's great.
Okay.
It's great. All right, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is I've always wanted to be a florist. Always. I feel like I can make good arrangements. One time, when we first moved into my house, I think everyone were coming to visit, like my in-laws, and so I made some flower arrangements, and everyone was like, they're so pretty, but then like I had like black bugs everywhere, and I was like, oh, I guess I can't pick the flowers from outside. So, but it was real pretty. I mean, yeah, beautiful. Had the baby's breath and everything, but it was, don't bring them wildflowers inside. But and then one of my favorite parts in Little Shop of Horrors, they worked at a flower shop,
right?
And then I loved it when Aubrey was like, she was making some floral arrangement, and she got like spray glue, and then she was like throwing the glitter on this. She looked so like she was like, and I was like, that looks like so much fun.
There is a spray that you can put on plants that makes them like real shiny.
Yes, I think yes. So I want to be a florist. I think it'd be fun to arrange flowers and plants.
It is really nice to walk into the flower shop and like all the flowers smell so good.
And they look beautiful.
Yeah.
So yes, that's what I would be.
Nice. Nice. I approve.
Thank you.
All right, my number 2 is just like an all-around entrepreneur. I just be starting businesses. I want to have a drive-in movie theater. I want to have an ice cream truck. Yep. And then White Rock Skating Rink is like my childhood skating, and it's abandoned right now. And it's up high on a hill, and you can see downtown Dallas. Like,
they could get an adult skating,
right?
What?
Yes. Wouldn't that be so
abandoned?
Fun? Not abandoned. I mean, I don't know.
Nobody's doing. Nothing's going on with it.
Nothing's going on with it. I mean, yeah, you can make that so cool.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right? I would like to have just a drink drive-through store, like drive-through, like Sonic, but it's just drinks.
Like,
just
non-alcoholic. Oh, okay.
Like for the kids.
Yeah.
For the children, like Swig. That place looks fun.
Oh, okay.
Like soda fountain kind of deal,
like flavored.
Yeah, make your own like.
Right.
Here's your wacky melon cooler, or whatever. I would like to have a vending machine store where it's all just vending machines,
but like really good, awesome vending machines.
I love watching like Korean vending machines and stuff like that. They have the coolest stuff.
They do have the
cake in a can. I'm like, why don't we have cake in a can here?
Right.
And my last idea is a build your own charcuterie business where there's just lots of options, and you're like, pick 3, pick 5, pick 10, and you just pick whatever you want, and it's in a little deal. You get your little snackle, and then you go.
I love it.
Yeah,
I'm definitely down. You know me, I'm on board with that.
See, Quincy is too.
She's something to get us out, girl.
Oh gosh. All right, your number 2.
My number 2 is being a dancer or performer / because I love to dance
and all that jazz.
Yes. If I could like go on tour with like Beyonce or like Janet Jackson, or like, to me, like, like, of course we always talk about music, so I love music. I love pop stars. I love especially women who sing. But my favorite type of artist is the one that can do it all with dancing as well. Like top tier.
That is entertaining.
Yes. Like, not only can you like sing and stuff, but you can also be like, bam, bam, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm impressed. You were meant to be it. Oh, Lou. I got too excited.
I mean, yes. I love it. I think it's fun. I would love to watch choreography. Choreography can like, it's beautiful.
Yeah, when they're like learning the choreography. Yes. I always like even like watching Paula Abdul doing choreography like in the 90s. I always thought that was fun.
And they always look so good, and they have on like those short crop tops.
Yeah,
and they're like working out with their sweats and their crop tops. They look
and
super cute. Yes, and their hair's in a ponytail, and they're like, okay, what is it again, Jimmy?
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and then they do like the little one, and then they learn it with just their hands.
Yes.
And then 5, 6, and then they pop it,
and then you're like,
yeah,
it's amazing. I love it.
I
love a good dance 2-step. Love it.
Word. Smart.
Yeah. So we're in the perfect world, right? Like,
yeah,
no bad going on. Like, so if it was acceptable in the perfect world to be a stripper, I would totally be a stripper, because you could be a stripper and do like your own choreographed moves. Yeah. It'd be like having your own little mini show and being like, everybody look at my mini show that I choreographed.
What's that one with Demi Moore?
Striptease?
Yes.
Like
she was a dancer.
Yes. And I would be on the pole. I would put work into like, okay, tonight, you know how like much care I put up the songs,
right?
And they'd be like relevant to the time. I'd be like, this is about right now. And oh my God, I would be like the best choreographer. And then you don't make me like, I make $1,000 a night.
Right?
Are you kidding me?
You're just dancing.
Yes.
Having a good time.
So like, yeah, if it was acceptable, like in this perfect world, I would totally do it. Because I feel like that would like satiate all my needs.
Sure. And then you feel good about yourself, confident, body confident.
You're healthy because you're dancing all the damn time.
Yeah. I see no flaw in this.
You're practicing on the pole. They literally have pole fitness workouts.
That's true.
So all I'm doing. What are you doing, Ramel? I'm practicing my routine tonight.
You'd be a class woman.
I would be the Beyonce of strippers.
Word. Period. I like it. Not Showgirls though, because she was way too wild.
Yeah, no, it would be nice.
I love that movie though.
I think I've only seen it once.
Oh my gosh, we have it on Laserdisc. It's so.
We're the only one in America that's like, I love that.
It's so bad. It's so good. Yeah, I got it at Versace. So bad. It's Versace.
Yes, I know.
I didn't. You'd only seen it once. I didn't know if you knew that part.
Well, I understood what you were saying though.
Well, I wouldn't. If you said, I wouldn't have known. If somebody said something, one of my people on YouTube, she called this makeup brand Dose. She was like, Dose. Like, girl, it just says Dose. It's just Dose. But I wouldn't have known that. Oh. But they laughed at her, and I was like, I just wouldn't have known.
I wouldn't have known. But Versace, that's a big enough brand.
Versace, yes, but not Versace.
But I know that it looks like.
Okay. Girl. Okay.
I don't understand. Okay, sorry.
All right. I'm ready for my number 1. Okay. A podcaster.
Yay!
This is my dream. This is my dream right now, anyways.
That's so nice.
I don't know if I want to be a podcaster forever, but I sure the fuck am a podcaster right now.
That's what we doing.
I mean, this is our 49th episode. We're about to record our 50th episode.
How exciting.
Like, we're doing it, and we're so busy, and we have other stuff going on, and I'm really proud of us.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Good job.
But I'm ready to, like, have sponsors.
Ready.
Like, here's the dream part. We have sponsors. We go on trips. People give us their products to, like, what are you into? Oh,
right.
This. We get Cool Sculpt. Kelly Raspberry is our bestie. We have a producer. We have our own she shed that is set up for Woo Woo Woo, the podcast. And we have neon lights and cute little chairs, and it's just set up, and you just go in there and record.
Right.
So this is my dream job, but we're about to make it dreamier.
To the next level.
I mean, during the eclipse, I asked for some things, and they're coming true. They're coming true. So, yeah.
Love
podcaster.
It. That was very nice.
All right. What's your number 1?
Mine not as cool as yours.
Right.
Okay. So, if I would love to be the don't know why. No, I do know why.
I know
so, one of my favorite television shows of all time is Madam Secretary. Mm-hmm. For one, because it's awesome, and I love political shows like that. Like, I learn a little bit more about the inner workings of politics of America, which is crazy.
Yeah,
so crazy. But anyway, and then also I love Tia Leone. Like, she's
so
such
cute.
a girl crush on Tia Leone. Oh, love her.
Yeah,
love her. Like, she came right now. You would think it was Beyonce. Her and Beyonce are my top women, top tier women. Love them. And so after that, I was like, I want to be Madam Secretary. I feel like I could be a good, like, you're supposed to be like diplomatic, and you see things from all sides, and you're like supposed to get together the people and be like, hey, we got to come together so we can pass this law or this treaty or whatever.
For you. I mean,
yes, like you have to be, and then you get to like, you're almost like you travel and you know these dignitaries of the other countries,
right?
And you're the bridge. I think could be a total good bridge.
Yeah, you'd be
to America. Like, I'd be like, I know Donald Trump's kind of crazy, but hear me out.
Let me just say, if you don't like Biden, that's fine.
He gets on my nerves too.
But let's get through this. Let's talk. What can we do? Let's get over this whole war thing.
Do you want some more sushi?
Ooh, we get sushi.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
If I'm traveling out of the rock, I'm in Japan. I'm getting sushi. I'm getting food wherever, and that's another reason why I could be a good, because I'd be so genuinely interested in other cultures,
right?
And so I'd be, I'm like, who's making me some curry? I'd be in there.
Let's
like
bond over food.
Yes, I would be down with eating whatever they fed me, because that's important,
right?
You got to be very interested in the
cultures.
cultures.
You would listen to their music.
Yes, exactly, and that's what she did too. And she spoke their languages. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Nice.
Yo, watch that show.
What's it on?
I think it's on Netflix. Yeah, it was on CBS because it was like a part of my old white lady lineup. CBS got some old white lady shows
for sure. But I do love CBS Sunday morning.
We'll be on CBS in a minute. I'm watching what is it? Madam Secretary, Blue Bloods. What's the other one with Diane Bransky and all them? Or was that ABC? I don't know. Anyway, girl, white girl from out here,
right? I'll do like CBS Sunday mornings, but that's about all.
I understand. But I don't watch that. But like, yeah,
CBS Sunday mornings, good stuff.
Is it like a Dateline or not Dateline, but like the informative, 60 minutes type of thing?
It's 60 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But they talk about all kinds of things.
Right. I've heard about it for all my life.
Check it out.
Never. Yeah. But yeah, so Madam Secretary, I'd like to be. And then also, what's cool about being a Madam Secretary is, or being the Secretary of State, is like you have high ranking, but like people really don't know you. Like, I don't know, damn Secretary of State right now.
I don't know.
Who is it? I don't know.
Not Tia Leone.
Right? I've known a few, like there's some, like of course, like Colin Powell, Condoleezza Rice, Hillary Clinton.
Okay.
There's a few that I know, but like right now, I don't know who the hell Secretary. So you could be under the radar.
Right.
You could be cool.
You're up there, but you're not.
You're not like
at the top.
There she go.
Right. Get her. Right. There's stuff going on.
There is lots of this. The neighborhood is busy. Lou is like, what the fuck? And I'm like, Lou's okay, be cool.
Well, I mean, it's time to wrap it up.
It is.
But that was fun. Thanks for going on a journey with us.
That could be working.
Yeah. I mean, get you a job, work, be the best that you can be.
Yes, and make new friends. Yes. If you're an adult and you're struggling, I've read about this a lot. People, I don't know how to find friends. So I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to come out your little box and not work from home. We're gonna have to do something if you want to. If you want to do some stuff you never done before, you're gonna have to do some stuff you never did. That's true. And you're gonna have to come up out your working from home job and go out there and work with Sally.
I mean, put your bra on and get to it.
Maybe not every day, but a few times a week.
Go out with Uber.
Make a few friends now.
I did think working at a coffee shop was going to be so much fun, and I was going to make like friends and listen to good music, and then it was like, go, 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 latte, cold brew. Like,
girl, that's how I thought. I remember I worked at Bally's, because y'all know I love to work out. So I was like, let me go get a job where you work out and I can get a free, and I was allowed to work out there for free. The people was mean as hell. They were so mean, and it was boring. It was not as fun. But that's why I'm glad Joey Swole's out, because he's trying to break the culture. Fitness culture is me. Even my Aunt Marietta She was in it. She's like, yeah, nobody's supposed to be rude. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with them? Because they be on their steroids.
Yeah. I mean, it's not you, it's them.
Yeah. So now I feel like I think I have found the right group of fitness people.
Right.
But sometimes fitness people get on my nerves.
I mean,
like, is that all we talking about? And we got to eat clean all the time?
No. That's not for me.
Yeah. That's the only thing I think that's too. I'll be like, ooh, can I get Dr. Pepper?
Right? Just something.
We can work out in the morning again. Damn.
Now, who's going to make a cheesecake so I can eat it?
Right. Oh, y'all tripping. Okay. But we're fun.
But yeah, sometimes jobs are to figure out like what you don't want to do. Sometimes it's to make a friend. Sometimes it's to get out of another job or learn something new. If you don't know what you want to be when you grow up, it's fine. It's fine. You're gonna be fine.
Right.
If I'm fine, you're fine. So anyway, do you have anything else to say?
No, girl.
All right. Well, check us out on YouTube and TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Check out your girl Mother Realtor on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
All right.
Bye. Bye.